All right. Oh, I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. All right. Oh, hello and welcome to the Freak Show. I'm your ring leader, the Pumpkin King OmegaGingy. Let's sit back, relax, and enjoy the chaos, because today we're playing the Thaumaturge. This was a game recommended to me, and also I played the demo, so I figured I'd finally play it. I have Wiimote on, which we're using the the infinite health. I don't know why anything else was turned on. Why is everything fucking slow all of a sudden? Like, how's it looking at least on here? Okay, looking okay. And no frame drops there. Weird. It's just... Meow. Yeah, just bringing up Wiimote all of a sudden. Just lagging like a motherfucker. Weird. Alright, so yeah, let's get into this. So, new game. Starting a game. Alright. Thermata is a word derived from Greek. It means miracles. A thaumaturge or a tempermancer is one lucky. Lay down. Be quiet, little lady. Is able to discover secrets lingering in persons or places. They recognize flaws or stigmas printed on the human psyche that can bring them to the surface. Are they Doctor of Souls? It is impossible to fully name the essence of the Thaumaturge without being born one. Ah.
For years I've been seeing you in my dreams,
Ooh.
and lately more and more. I know it's you, but I can no longer recognize your face. I don't know if I'd recognize you if I saw you. I hope your condition hasn't worsened much since you last wrote. I can hardly imagine what a nightmare you're going through. Remember, you're not alone.
I don't know. I feel quite alone. Oh.
I'm sure our father would be happy to help, if only you asked him. I assure you that for now, I haven't said a word to him about your search or your health, just as you requested.
I just realized my avatar's like lagging like a
Doesn't know
motherfucker
your
apparently.
intention, and with God as my witness.
Oh. Yeah. Why is my character? My avatar looks fine on this end. Okay. But I didn't mean to pause it. Okay. Can't do anything now. Oh, stop running. Okay, let's try that again. Let's try quality. Is the avatar still kind of freaking out? Yeah, my avatar's still a little laggy. I wonder why that is. Might just be the game. I don't know if skipping the cutscene will, like, just skip it to the next part, but let it play out again. Hmm.
For years I've been seeing you in my dreams, and lately more and more. I know it's you, but I can no longer recognize your face. I don't know if I'd recognize you if I saw you. I hope your condition hasn't worsened much since you last wrote. I can hardly imagine what a nightmare you're going through. Remember, you're not alone. I'm sure our father would be happy to help, if only you asked him. I assure you that for now, I haven't said a word to him about your search or your health, just as you requested.
Seems to be.
He doesn't know your intention, and with God as my witness, he'll not find out from me. I know you think the only thing that can help you is a miracle. But such itinerant miracle workers, preachers, and folk mystics often take advantage of those in grave condition who are desperate or seeking help. I hope the man you're pursuing can actually ease your mind. But if not, remember that in the end, we will find a way to help you. Just because we can't see it now, does not mean it doesn't exist. Send word as soon as you get there. I want to know you are safe. With as much love as I have. Ligia.
Could you spare a moment for me? I'd like to send a telegram.
Of course. Pardon me, sir, but are you feeling all right?
Yes, thank you.
Huh.
You're not looking your best.
Why is that you?
Thank you.
What's your message?
Jesus. Go ahead and describe your message. Let's see, might. Yeah.
Take this down, please. Arrived. I think I have found him. I hope he will receive me. I will write as soon as I am able.
And payment?
On receipt.
Anything to add at the end?
Send greetings to my sister.
Please add, my love to you, my sister.
Touching.
Hmm.
From whom?
My name is Viktor Szulski. S-Z-U-L-S-K-I. And Victor with a W, not a V.
Interesting name. Where's this headed?
Russia.
Warsaw. Russia.
And this is supposedly Georgia. Russia here and Russia there. Russia everywhere. On every map.
Maps change. I know. Let's get on with it.
Hmm.
Pardon?
Nothing. Just talking to my
I
evil
was
spirit.
talking to myself. Which way to the village?
The coachman is picking up the mail. Maybe he'll give you a ride.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Loony.
asshole. Alright. Read. Lost letter. Another letter. How's this playing? Okay, so gameplay-wise, my avatar is fine, but in the cutscenes, apparently my avatar lags in the cutscenes. Perception. As a Thaumaturge, you possesses exceptionally perception. You can see things that are hidden from sight. You can anticipate the enemy's actions. You can follow the traces of emotions, thoughts, actions, and words, and you can reach your goal easier. Okay. So that's basically where I need to go. Hello, sir.
Hello. Are you going to the village by any chance?
Hello there.
Do you got any
Where
drugs on you,
else?
too?
There's nowhere to go here, sir. The station, the village, and the cemetery.
Yeah.
That's
Little
all.
cutscenes, it's
The
like...
horse can't go any
The
higher.
avatar kind of freaks out a bit.
The village is what interests me.
Well, if you've got reason to be there, climb in.
Yes. Ask if there's a healer. Ask if he'll wait for you. Ask if there's a healer.
So is it just locals living in the village?
Who else would want to live in a shithole like this?
I actually meant, is there anyone visiting? A guest?
Other than me.
Ah, you came for some healing. Well, he's no guest here. He's been here months, my friend. The people are tormented, so he's sure got folks to heal.
Where might I find him?
I bet he's still in the tavern. He prays this time of day. Oh, he prays a heck of a lot. You getting in, or what?
Jesus, yes. All right, let's go.
I'd be grateful.
I'm getting
Always
in.
nice to have someone to shoot the breeze with.
Oh my god, the lag on that cutscene. Or that load screen, I should say. The prologue. Hoping for the better. I'm hoping for better frames, apparently.
Nothing to see around here. This is everything. Hard to get lost in this place. Head to the tavern.
I wonder if
over
I can
there,
actually-
past the little square, up the steps. They'll tell you where the preacher's at. Or this time of day, he'll be there himself.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Alright. Let's see, hold on. Just in case, Jesus. Okay, I don't know what I'm on. I'm just gonna delete all this. And save that. Okay. So options, can we do? Yes, we can. Good. Apply changes, yes. Hopefully going windowed. Let's try balance first. Yeah. Balance for that. Alright. Salmon. Made of, oh, it's a charm. Made of sticks, feathers, and something else.
You guys already got what's yours this week.
Molchat, we're here to keep order and that don't come free. It's getting colder, so the price is getting higher.
Hey, T. Nice boots. Are they warm?
Huh. A proud answer, it not only draws from your flaw of pride level, but also feeds it even more. Oh. Fuck it, yeah. Show you no fear. Aye, indeed they
Actually,
are.
I have particularly warm boots.
By doing this,
Hey.
you fed the
And
pride.
sooner or later, these might kick their arses.
Don't tempt me, Luca. Don't tempt me. Give me a sec. Got to sort out formalities with this tourist.
It's your snummy. We are the Tsar's soldiers. Those don't look like soldiers' faces. Closer to thieves.
I don't think he'll talk to us voluntarily.
Man, this reminds me of playing Metro. Just listening to the accents. Victory conditions. When the enemy loses all their health points, you will win the fight. The enemy's health points are shown on bars below their feet, while your health points are represented by the bar at the bottom left across the corner. Okay. Which my health is 999 out of 40 because I'm using Wiimote and I have unlimited health turned on. Alright, let's see. 11 inflict damage to this snow. Let's kick his ass. Oh, he hit me for 3 damage. Oh, I hit him for 12 and knocked him out. He slashed me for 3. Action cues. Perception allows you to anticipate the enemy's actions. To find out what they are planning, uncover the actions cue at the top of the screen. Skill speed. Each skill has its own speed. Slower skills are more powerful but require preparation, bringing the risk of an enemy attack first. Yeah. I'm gonna punch him. I should be able to do a quick attack and straight up knock them the fuck out.
Serge the Ruski is right. They won't report us. They'll be too embarrassed to admit some cripple got the better of them.
Hey, who said I was crippled?
Good boy.
Pet the puppy. Yeah, pet that puppy. Yeah, so it looks more of like when I'm not in the cutscene, I'm in gameplay, then I'm fine. Can I adjust when this game auto saves? Nope. No, I cannot. Gain a Thaumaturge point. What's that do? Thaumaturgy points. On the Grimoire's cover, there's available points that can be spent on a tree. Purchase skill upgrades, improve your power with any dimension, and hunt slaughters to enable further development. So what do we got? This upgrade enables perception in the dimension of heart, mind, and deed, and word. This gives a 60% chance of dealing double damage. Recourse for your focus, reduces focus by 1 additional point. If the enemy is in the suffering, gives a 50% chance of interrupting the enemy's planned action. I'm gonna do that one. How many points do I have, it said? Oh, I have 1 for heart. And then, okay, so oh no, I have 1 in heart, 1 in word? But I have 0 in mind. I'm using that to unlock these upgrades. Each skill can be upgraded. Place the upgrade in the designated slot of the skill icon. Each upgrade takes some space. Choose wisely. Chance interrupted. I'll do it on the quick attack. The flaw. Many people have flaws, but only thaumaturgists are aware of their existence. There are blemishes on the personality created as a result of the eternal experiences. I don't know why the video keeps flashing. I think it's because it keeps just resetting. The attacks, then yada yada. Okay. What's the next one? Arr. Oh yeah, he's the spirit you have at the beginning then. Are you the person I need to talk to?
Forgive me, sir. Is your name Grigory Efimovich Rasputin?
Rasputin. He looks like a killer, not a healer.
I forgive you.
Thanks, I
I'm
guess.
sorry. It's just I've been looking for you for a very long time, and
I'm a
you
ginger, I don't
expect
need
this
forgiveness.
thinking simpleton, an illiterate who swindles sick people and claims he can speak to God himself. I already said I forgive you.
yes,
Dude, I'm a
I've heard.
ginger, I don't speak to God, I
Especially in
speak to the other
Petersburg.
bro.
I've also heard about the healings, even hopeless cases, inexplicable ones.
And what do you believe in?
Crap. Alright, so I can say I believe in his miracles. I'm gonna say, you want to see for yourself.
If you help me, I'll believe all of it. And please believe me when I say I've tried everything short of a miracle. And I know the meaning of that word. I'm a thaumaturge.
That's
Where are you
thaumaturge.
coming from?
What's the trigger? Oh, it shows me illustrations window. Oh, that just shows me the dialogue passed out. Explain how you tracked him down. Say you were born in Warsaw. Oh, I'm gonna say I tracked him
I
down.
first learned of you in Paris. A charismatic miracle worker from Russia. I even heard about you from my doctors. By the time I got to Petersburg, you were already gone. I've crossed almost 3 continents, through Siberia, India, and half of Europe. But if you're asking me about my origins, I'm from Poland.
From which Poland? The Russian one, the German one, or the part that belongs to Austria?
From Warsaw.
Do you have a name?
Viktor Szulski.
On my path, I've already come across people who've lied to me about their problems, and then gone around
Ugh.
calling me a charlatan.
Oh yeah.
After them, others arrived, with pitchforks and torches, and I had to endure insults and spit in my face, or flee for my life. And now you say you're a wizard from an imaginary country that no one has seen on a map in over 100 years. Forgive my amusement. I haven't had my first coffee yet.
I forgive you, and I'm still asking for help.
Prove you're a thaumaturge, and I'll hear what you have to say.
Okay. Admit you're not at the heights of your power. Yeah, alright, accept
What
challenge.
would you like me to do, sir?
I've met a few of your kind, so I know what you're capable of. Find something in this tavern that belongs to me, and tell me something only I could know.
First, I need to have something personal that belongs to you to learn your trace. It's a sort of pattern I'll use to recognize the other objects.
Smell this.
Smell it. Dude, do you think I'm a fucking bloodhound? Prayer beads. Time-worn prayer beads with a 30 woolen knot. Gushes from the beads imprinted the wood better than the tallow from the owner's strong fingers. The object pulses with a mixture of blue rapture, purple passion, and graphite fierceness. The touch of the beads burns, but is also attracts. Okay. Rasputin has zeal and passion. He is a man with an attraction. Jesus. Same in the object.
Have you figured anything out yet?
Say that you know everything you need.
I'll return to you in a moment.
I can hardly wait.
Man, what an asshole. Observation are information that you acquire by interacting with people and items. Observations make up conclusions, a valuable source of knowledge about the world and events that can help you in different scenarios. Perception and objects. Thaumaturge possesses perception, which allows them to read other people's emotions, yada blah 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 left in the items. In order to recognize them, you must develop the heart deed ward and mind dimensions significantly. Traces. On some items, you will find a trace of someone's personality. It takes one of three forms. Unknown, you see it as a question mark. Familiar, you have seen it before, but you're not certain who it belongs to. Certain, you know exactly who left it. Traces are only revealed once you have passed the test of perception on
Let's
the
take
item.
a look around. Even prayer can't dampen the wrath smoldering within Rasputin.
Words are clinging to the bowl like unwashed scrap from a recent meal. Neat lines of prayers floating in the sky swirl and fade, overtaken by the curse thrown out of a fit of passion, a hobbing cunt. Okay. Prayer book. Turn focus too low indeed. Okay. It vibrates with the languishing moan of delight, the touch of silk, the scent of Courtney powder, but that which is soft and warm is also pierced by the thorn of impending something and longing. Separation, I think is what that said. Just need a mind for that one. Device volunteers. Oh, hairpiece. Anything else around here that I can... Oh. Tell Rasputin you have found. What's this? The newspaper. So I needed a deed one and a mind one to figure that out.
What have you learned, wizard?
Well, you're a zealous man. It permeates every level of your personality, your faith, your abilities.
Not such an impressive discovery.
I haven't finished yet. In Petersburg, you left behind a very devoted and very young lady-in-waiting.
At least one, my friend.
You didn't like your breakfast. Buckwheat with venison fat. You cursed the person who prepared it. You called her a hobbling cunt, correct?
Huh.
Deceit.
I think I shall.
Tell me again, why were you looking for me?
Tell him about the problem you've got. Sure.
A few years ago, I attempted to catch a wild saluter, and that ended with me losing contact with my first saluter. That means I can't develop my abilities. I know that my Uber is there. Sometimes he shows himself, but I can't feel the link anymore. Generally speaking, I'm losing it more and more each day. If it disappears, my mind... I'll lose my sense of reality. I'll fall into madness.
Aren't we already there?
I don't know if I can help you.
Proud answer only makes it draws your flaws of pride level, but also features you more. Alright, so say you can pay him well. Say you're prepared to beg. You're prepared to beg. I'm
I
prepared
don't
to
have
beg.
much dignity left. I'm prepared to beg for your help.
That won't be necessary, Victor. I meant I don't know if I'm able to help you. My gift is something I've received from God. Some I've helped, others I can't say. And I've never treated a thaumaturge.
Sabotage.
Maybe just do the same with me as with the others.
We can try. Focus on my voice. You are safe. As long as you can hear my voice, you are safe. Let me gaze into your mind. Let me see through your eyes. Let me...
I don't know if I should let you in there, Doc.
Where am I? Rasputin. There's no one in here.
Man, my mind is pretty empty.
I need to get out of here. What is this sound? Shackles?
I'm coming, ghosty. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. I think I'm going this way.
You're blind.
Daddy, is that you?
You've never grasped the science of spotting the perfectly obvious. Can you still not see?
What do I supposedly not see?
Flaw clouds your vision. It always has. Pride. Your damned pride and sense of superiority.
Well, I am better than you, Father. Actually, I don't know if this is a dad or not, but...
I must have gotten that from you, Father.
Oh, it actually is.
You'll lose, idiot. You always do. You're even losing against yourself. You can't see, but can you at least hear? You're weak, stupid, and blind.
Fuck you, Father.
Do you hear me? Do you? Do you?
Oh.
I can see, Father. Clearly.
I can clearly now the rain is gone. Oh, hello, big
Will
titty
you be
lady.
lying there much longer? I wanted to sweep.
Oh, what? What happened? Where am I? Why's my butt hurt?
Where's Rasputin?
In the cemetery, chasing away evil spirits and giving people comfort. You all right?
I'm better than all right.
Yes, yes. Absolutely.
I wanted to sweep.
I'm just heading out. It's so good to see you again. And something else. I saw him clear as day. It wasn't a vision. It was a saluter, unbound by a pact. A wild one. And if so, that means there's someone in the village with a flaw that's attracting it.
You talking to me?
I was praying.
I wanted to sweep.
Uh-huh. There you go, bitch. Now you can sweep. Sweep to your fucking heart's content. Multiple objectives. Quests have multiple objectives for this switch. from the one you'd like to track. After switching, the objects will reveal the path to follow. Sometimes the path is mysterious that eludes even an experienced thaumaturge. No worries, it remains the objects will provide a way to solve. Virus Butin, find the person with the flaw. What's this? Okay. I have to go this way, it says.
Excuse me. I need to get to the local cemetery. Could you give me a lift?
I've only just come back from the post office this morning. I'm not getting the horse going again. Back to the cemetery. It's not like anyone there is going to run away. And look, my horse is more dead than alive.
Huh. Oh. The coachman doesn't want to take me to the cemetery. If I use my power, I should be able to change his attitude. Something continues to elude you. Keep searching.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Manipulation. Using the thaumaturge, you can manipulate other people. First, you know person's secret, which you can learn by making conclusions. The manipulation is available. The character interactions icon will change, and the usurper will appear next to the character. Alright, the coachman has used the rag to wipe the sweat from his forehead. The shovel still shows traces of mud and ice. The coachman had to free the wagon's wheel from the soft soil. The coachman is tired and weary. He's worked hard at unloading the wagon alone, and all he dreams of at the moment of rest. I can relieve his suffering. Now I can manipulate him.
I'm not going anywhere.
Alright. 1 heart. Make the coachman's fatigue go away.
Maybe you'll change your mind and drop me off at the cemetery after all.
Well, on the other hand, this place isn't much more exciting than the cemetery, and I meant to take the horse out for a ride, so get on.
Why, thank you, sir. I'm glad you saw it my way. What's this? Oh. Your bond is restored thanks to the Rasputin. Okay. Oh, I can actually develop. How do I fucking tell when I have a... Oh, it shows it on the book. I'm like, how the fuck do I tell when I have a thing? What's this? Strong attack. Inflicts damage. Fusion. Reduces focus. Planned hits. Your 60% chance of dealing double damage. I'll do that on the strong one. Oh, so he's right there. Okay. I'm just gonna kind of look around first. Is there anything that's like of interest? Nope. Okay.
You're alive.
Well, yes, I am.
Does that mean I helped, Thaumaturge?
Thank you for his help.
I don't have enough words to thank you for what you've done for me. I haven't felt this way in years.
I'm glad I could help.
Explain what changed.
I see him. My Uper. He's back. I can feel our bond growing stronger as each moment passes.
I'm happy for you, but do restrain your joy. We're in the cemetery.
Ask what he's doing here.
When I heard you were at the cemetery, I was sure I'd see you resurrecting the dead.
Not yet. Today I'm just praying for rest for Vasili's soul. The whole village is suffering after his loss. He was the elder here.
He cursed this place. Since he died, darkness and misfortune have hung over the village.
You see? To them, every harm comes down to witchcraft. They believe that after Vasily's passing, the village was possessed by some monster that howls at night or some other Yafits.
I can see that. I can see that. Ask the women about the ill fortune hanging over the village. Locals say that since the death of the village elder, a doom has hung over the village. Miners' quarrel immediately turned into bloody fights, and people are tense and withdrawn. Things are not looking good. Ask the woman about the fortune.
What changed in the village after the elder died?
It's all dreadful, sir.
It
Everything's
is?
gone topsy-turvy. When folks get to arguing now, they're so hot-headed, before you know it, they're at one another's throats. Ladies have no patience for kids, nor lads for ladies, nor neighbors for neighbors. Any word might seem offensive and like an insult waiting to happen. And
Wow,
we've
that
got
sounds
to
like
fight.
today.
Tragedies such as Vasily's death leave their mark on everyone. It takes time to come to terms with something like this. That doesn't mean this place is possessed by dark forces.
Does it, sir? Alright, ask about the district.
How
Oh,
did this elder die?
There was a
ask about
fire,
how he
Flames
died, sorry.
shooting sky high, and him burning, swearing, speaking curses. And the curse stuck. Those ruins seem a profaned place now. A wicked spirit has
Only
taken
a
over
curse
the
only
blighted
has
land.
power if you give it power.
Encourage her. Once she gets going, it can't be stopped.
This could also be the work of a Salita.
What do you mean?
Balsard's death was not peaceful. The other, okay, died in the flood. Tell him they might be
As
right.
you were healing me, I had a dream, a vision. But on the borderline of sleep and wakefulness, I thought I saw a Salutor. That's what might be influencing the villagers in Wailing at night.
They're good people, but none too bright, Victor. I'm afraid they might be talking about a train.
The wise woman was saying the evil spirit is a book of hatch.
A Buddha Buddha?
Does the creature hunting you rattle chains, slither around, and have a mouth full of giant fangs?
A book of hatch.
Where did this elder live?
I'll show you. Let's allow Vasily's soul to rest for today. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Superstitions. A woman in the cemetery claims the village is being haunted by a lich. His name is Bakalakala. Go back. The burned homestead. Locals recall the place with longing that lost peace and light. Marked by death, it has been cursed. I could go back to the village. Fuck me, I didn't think the cemetery's up here. There's a burning village just down the road from it, which I think I'm covering up. So it's behind me. The burned homestead. Let's go, yeah, I went to the burnt homestead first. Find the person with the flaw. Visit, oh yeah, the burned homestead. Oh, it's right bumper to change.
Can you feel it? It's the smell of mystery. A horrible death.
A dry blood stain and is soaked deep in the burned boards of the house. Destroyed door frame by one miracle, or by some miracle, it survived the fire. Okay, let's see, I'll talk to the pastor, see what he says.
What do you expect to find in this place? The fire was almost a year ago.
Time doesn't matter much here. I'm looking for clues and personal traces that will lead me to whoever is carrying the flaw that lured the Salutor here.
I see. I thought I could be helpful to you, but I don't really understand what you're telling me.
Explain what traces are.
People always leave behind individual bits of their personality, even on everyday objects and such. I can decipher the thoughts and actions imprinted on these objects, and then match them to their owner. This lets me gather immense knowledge about a person, especially if I need to find someone.
What else can you do?
Tell him about the flaws.
Above all, flaws are deeply hidden marks left on human souls. They form under the influence of tragic events.
What does that have to do with salutors? Is that Latin?
Yes, from the word newcomer. People have always taken salutors to be spirits, demons, or imps.
Like from those fairy tales, the wise woman and the other old crones tell the locals.
Sometimes, those sorts of fairy tales and legends describe how humans perceive a salutor. They don't take a physical form. Salutors are attracted to the flaws hidden within people. Thaumaturges discover these flaws inside someone, bring them to the surface, and adopt them to lure the salutor. Those are the moments when I've usually failed. I haven't been able to hold on to a salutor. I didn't know how to bind one to myself.
What about you? Do you have a flaw?
Say what the flaw you are concealing.
I bear the flaw of pride.
I wouldn't have guessed.
And now? Thanks to your help, I can once again discover people's flaws and the salutors hiding behind them. And I think I'm now able to catch my second salutor.
Sputin will remember this. Say why having multiple solitaires is dangerous.
If I do manage to catch another salutor, that would be a very rare occurrence, in fact. An ordinary thaumaturge wouldn't even try more than once. Only a few have multiple salutors.
Why?
Tell him what happens when you tried it once.
Some have lost their lives trying, others their senses. I was close to madness. I lost my sense of reality. I didn't know what was true. But I know I can do it.
And I
almost
fucked my
100%
sister.
sure.
Isn't this
Not
exactly
realizing
the sort of
it was
thinking
my
that
sister.
caused your problems that led you to me?
That doesn't matter anymore.
Then what's changed?
This time, I've got you with me.
Ask why he came with
Why
you.
did you want to come here with me?
I have never gotten to know a thaumaturge so closely. I'd like to learn as much as possible about your abilities.
I need to look around this place a little more.
I won't stop you.
Cool. So what else we got? Some strong feelings over here.
Fear.
A ragdoll. Charred ragdoll. It appears old. The ragdoll is coated the hard crust of fear. It layers like the varnish of an old age painting. A child's fear, a girl's terror, a young woman's dread. They form a cocoon smelling of trampola that constricts the throat and forces tears from the eyes. Shit. I like how he basically snapped his fingers. No, I don't think there's still. Okay, that is all. Guess I get to talk to you. Talk to you.
This house was always full of fear, and its owner was still alive when the house caught fire. Someone wanted to kill him. The fire only covered up the crime. That murder gave birth to the flaw that you attached to, didn't it? I'll find you when I track down the murderer.
Wild Salutor has emerged from hiding. It is in Oh, it's called the blah blah blah. The Burn Homestead. A blow dealt in the fit of rage, murder and fire. Those events spawn the flaw. That's the word. Blah blah blah. I need to find the people who were here on the night of the house burned down.
Victor!
What?
I hope you've got what you want now, Thaumaturge. Because I think it's time to get out of here.
Ah! He's the Popo.
Why the hurry, Father? We're the Tsar's men. How about the donation for the Tsar's army?
Oh,
There
God.
are no Russian outposts here.
I think this is the guy with the nice boots.
You're the guy who trashed our comrades?
Say it wasn't you. So the odds are uneven now. I'm gonna say it
No,
wasn't me.
must have been someone who looked like me.
Touch not on.
Doesn't matter. At worst, we'll get the boots off your corpse.
There's
Oh,
somewhere
yeah?
else you have to get my boot out of.
There's your ass. Alright. Just upgrades. Now we'll start the fight. What does the X button do? Strong attacks and focus. In order to launch a strong attack against an enemy, you must take away all their focus, causing them to enter the breakdown state. Strong attacks are much more powerful than other skills, and allow the fight to end quicker. Okay. Oh, now I have more, yeah. Concussion, inflicts damage. The enemy is not a breakdown state. Reduces their focus. Inflicts damage as a slow. I'm gonna do this one. And then, oh yeah. You and your solitaire each have their own separate set of skills. Plan to which you want to use and give the solitaire an appropriate command. Inflict damage restores the health points by 4,974, which is half of what you lost. Each subject is yada yada. Inflict damage to the target's death, then determine the split. More health points, the higher the damage. I'll do that one. And we'll do another quick attack. Man, he's not dead yet? Oh, he's got 8 points left. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep punching him. And then what's this one do? Reduces focus, removes all negative stats from you. Okay. No, I want... Yeah, quick attack, and then I'll do this one. Ow. Ow. Oh. Thanks, Father, for stepping in. Now. He's dead, or knocked out. So then, I'll do a planned attack on you. And then I'll do this one. Sucks he only does some little damage. Why does these fuckers keep cutting me? Select the division cells to lower their focus. Wait, can I not? Can I change? Oh, okay, it's the left and right bumpers to change characters. Or to change my focus. Reduce focus, negative stats. Strong attack opportunities. The enemy has lost all their focus and is now in the breakdown state. It's a great chance to launch a strong attack. Which is this one? Wait, can I? Okay, no. I'll do it both on him. Ugh. Now he's gone. Usurper, something, something. I didn't see that. The enemy is not in breakdown. Okay, so we'll focus and we'll focus. We'll destroy his focus. So I think you only have the one anyways. And then you and yeah, flesh damage restores health by 4,977, which is half of what you've lost. Oh my god, he's just fucking scared to death.
You're right, sir.
Me? Yes, but can these salutors also help you in a fight? Can you manipulate people and cast these demons into their minds?
Generally speaking, yes. Are you sure you're right, sir?
Call me Grigori.
Let's head back. I have to visit someone in the village who can tell me more about what happened here.
Yeah. Oh, it's saved. So what the fuck? Which actually, I am going to save that. I'm not a huge fan of the massive auto saving. Okay, I leveled up. Let's see. We'll do a mind 1. Let's upgrade. Can I put it in mind? No, I have to. See, let's do this one. Stores your focus. Stores your focus. I'll do that one. I'll do it on the intimidation. Back to the village. Find the person with the flaw.
What do we have here?
Hello, ma'am. What's going on? How you doing?
Gawk, but without lifting a finger. Just, Vesna will bring it, Vesna will help. But if Vesna needs help with something, there's nobody to be found.
Excuse me, Vesna, do you need help?
That's not yours, don't touch. All these newcomers causing more problems.
What about your thing there, ma'am? Your basket. And all the fruit. Dropped apple. A bruised crimson apple. Vesna was trembling, dropped a fruit basket, and left this orphan behind. Vesna. Vesna smells of fear, but her nerves are badly strained. Her heart is trembling, her fingers are stiff from anxiety, and her mind wanders, lost in the wilderness of fear. I may be able to find her home and discover what is behind her jittery condition. Yes, because stalking somebody is perfectly okay. Yeah, let me go over here.
Thaumaturge never fails me. There is something here.
I know I'm supposed to follow it. The dead goose. Someone or something strangled this goose. Ooh. Somebody got it on with the goose. Talk to the crazy
Over
one.
my dead body. I reject this verdict.
Well, I expected as much, and he wanted to come see you himself. He was first to judge.
I said what I said, and I won't change my mind. Go away, you're attracting gawkers.
Not gawkers, a witness. And let him listen. He'll see it fairly. Sir, this liar and thief here stole a memento of my mother. And this witch says I'm supposed to hand my goose over to him too?
Because you strangled mine. And what do I care about some trinkets your mother left you?
Because we already know you strangled the goose, but you still haven't proved that Bogdan stole your pendant.
Where is the justice here?
Inflicted neighbors. A dead goose lies between the quarrels, peasant. Quarreling peasants, the obvious bone of consentant here. The wise woman is to settle the dispute. She'd better do it quickly. It will come to fisticuffs in a moment. It seems that the neighbors quarreled over a goose strangled in an act of revenge. Classic for this genre. Fuck me. You know, make the not the calm down.
Why don't you relax and listen to the words of a wise woman?
Well, all in all, it's... I'm sorry, Bogdan.
Come inside and tell me what you're doing here.
He doesn't seem very impressed.
Thaumaturge never fails me. There is something here.
Read this. Read this.
Let's take a look around.
Set damage multiplier unread. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Holy shit. I had to hit the bathroom and it didn't want to wait any longer. So, let's see, hit that, save, resume. We are back, right? We're good. Okay. I need a deed of 1. Hold on, we'll talk to her.
The villagers seem to have a certain respect for you, ma'am, so I wanted to ask your help with something.
I'm not getting any younger, boy. Talk before I drop dead.
Jesus. Something eludes you, Accuse her of taking advantage of a superstitious village.
A lot of people benefit from your wisdom. They're superstitious and timid, as far as I've been able to figure out. Easy to control, right?
Pot calling kettle. That, my boy, that you can ask that charlatan with fancy dress and beard. Who takes advantage of who here? Bah! The people here are believers, of course. But the spirit in the village is real too.
Okay, well, that's enough internet there. Huh. Yeah, why is a bird wearing a diaper? Okay, ask if she means Rasputin.
Do you mean Rasputin?
Rasputin.
He didn't bring that evil spirit here. He draws on the spirit because he got folk to heal. But it's not him who brought it. We brought it on our own heads. And we've got to deal with it ourselves.
Oh, do you now?
That's nothing human. One evil spirit here persecutes people, and you can hear it now and then, sometimes. Tragedies attract it, and impure thoughts.
Man, well...
Call it a Bukovac.
If it's impure thoughts, then damn, this village would be screwed if I was there.
Evil spirit's an evil spirit. It torments people.
My mind is always in the gutter.
Against them.
And what if I told you I could get rid of it?
I'd say
and also for the fact that I'm a ginger, so demons follow me wherever.
How else can I help you?
Alright, tell her she'll come. I'll come back.
Then I hope you'll still be alive when I get back, madam.
Seeing that I have to figure other shit out. I need a level 1 deed for that. Somebody's gotta protect these geese. The journal updated. Yeah, that's it. That's the place. Okay, but I just wanna look around first. Wanna snap my fingers? Oh, he's like touching the book when he does it.
Am I sensing?
Salmon. Dish shard. Broken shards of blue ceramic dish. The broken ceramic trembles with anger and frustration. The quarrel erupted suddenly, spewed out the bile of mutated mutual compliment and grievousness. Its sweet and pungent taste stupefies, compelled screaming, finger pointing and hurting. Frenzy lashed until the evolved and were out of breath. I actually know about it. A damaged act. Oh, axe. Jesus Christ, I cannot talk today. What's my cat up to? Oh, she's just drinking. Okay. A damaged axe shaft. The trace of it bears does not belong to Vesna. Although it's become moldy from disuse, it carries the memory of a spirit of one who wielded it, a loner by choice, with a suspicion of tar to Jasper Berry. I'm connecting the dots. Domestic squabbles. In this house lives a married couple who do not mince their words. They argue violently, loudly, until they're out of breath. Then they fuck. But they persist, together, despite everything. They fight, and then they fuck hard. A wooden box. Handcrafted and elaborate painted wooden box. Okay. Anything else? Now, I do want to, like I said, I want to go up back to the village here, see if there's anything else that I might be missing. I don't think there is, but I'm just gonna double check. Put the dog again? No. Okay. It's the 2. Oh, okay. Right. Oh, okay, that's for that. Talk to Vanessa, check Vanessa's household premises. Talk to the youth. Alright. Talk to the youth.
Now I know that woman's trace. Vesna and her husband both left traces of themselves at Vasily's burned-out farmstead. Lucas sincerely loves his wife. You think he loves her strongly enough to kill for her?
Who knows?
It'd be better to ask Vesna about that.
Luca's trace. The shaft of the axe bears a distant trace of Luca, identifies as the door flame, the bird hump. Excuse me, ma'am. Hello, are you there?
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over.
Please open the door. I'd like to have a chat about your husband.
You'd better not be here when he gets back. He's not as talkative or polite as I am.
Vesna about Luca. It is clear that this is not the first time Vesna has threatened someone with her husband. Luca must not have the best reputation in the village. Luca. Residents see Luca as a small troll and reusal. However, he seems to have a soft spot. Luca was at Vesna's house the night of the murder. The fire took place.
I know you're scared, but please, just open the door a crack and let me ask one quick question.
What are you doing, little lady?
What do you want?
Hi, pretty girl. How are you? calm her down and make her feel safe. Give her the doll you found. You acquired the knowledge or contest. I'll give her the.
I
I'm
think
not even.
I've got something of yours. I found it by your father's burned-out farmhouse. You've imprinted your fear onto it. I know because I'm a thaumaturge. I want to help.
What do you want to know?
Where can I find your husband?
In the clearing, by the forest. He's chopping wood with the others.
Thank you.
Get that thing out of here.
Oh. Okay, so that was a good thing to do. Fuck. So red is bad, I'm guessing. The gold is supposed to be good. I got a point for doing that. I need a point indeed. So there, I got a point indeed now. Should be able to go back to the top of the old lady. Oh, what's this? Salt on the doorstep. Protect from unwanted visitors and other misfortunes. Salmon. Saint's Iron. A hand-painted icon. I think it's a Saint Teresa of the Medici? I don't know.
You've been going in so many circles, your head will spin.
Tell me about it. Accuse her of putting a curse on Vesna. Acquired the knowledge.
You
Okay, yeah.
cursed him, didn't you? Vesna's father. You put some hex on him, right?
A spell. I help people, yes. Vesna had a problem with her father, and believes in curses, spells, and hexes. Is that all? Because, like I said, I don't want to waste time and die here gabbing with you.
Yeesh. Vesna had a dark side. A man who was a rock for the entire village became an abuser at home. He tortured Vesna for many years, turning her into a little nightmare. Oh, turning her life into a nightmare.
Well then,
Let's skip that dialogue. We already heard it. Huh. Talk to the wise woman. Nope. Go to the forest. Okay. Can't go up there. Can only talk to you. I don't think I can go anywhere else.
Again.
This time, it's a matter of life and death.
Huh.
How is your search going?
Yeah, kitty.
Almost finished. I know who's attracting the Bukavach.
Can you reveal that secret?
It's Luca. It has to be Luca.
Do
But
you
it's
still
not.
want to catch that salutor?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Despite the risk?
Mm-hmm.
I hope I can persuade you to come with me.
That's an enormous favor you're asking me. I hope you'll be able to return it.
I give my word.
Did you hear? We're going to see Luca Bogosian.
We're going to the vault. Journal is updated. Luca. See anything around here?
I'm not here to fight.
Luca!
Wow, she got here fast. That's a dude from the start there.
You shouldn't have threatened my wife.
Why did you do this?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're the one who brought the Salutor here. The spirit that you all say arrived in the village after Vasily's death. The Salutor is what's making fear consume you all and making you hot-headed.
Huh.
And it's because of your flaw, which has been within you since the murder took place.
A murder might just be about to take place.
Cut off his head.
Wow.
Tear off his head before he opens his mouth again.
Huh.
Unless you're the one that killed him.
And I'd do it again if I could. Get out of here!
Uh-huh.
Here you are, Bukalat.
The Bukata.
Vesna's flaw is mine, and you're mine.
Damn. Difficulty level. Oh, okay. Balance, challenge. Combat is challenging. To win, you must plan your actions carefully. Combat is challenging while allowing a lot more freedom. Combat is easier. We have infinite health on, so we're just gonna go fucking massive. Fighting wild Salvatores. To defeat a wild Salvatore, you must get rid of the shadow that protects him. Vanquishing this shadow will weaken him, and the weaker he is, the more fiercely he will fight. How we fly back. The bar tells you when the wild Salvatore sends more enemies against you. Alright. What's this? Ouch. Lucas Shadow. 38 focus supply. Okay. Yeah, I have let's see. I'm 9,999 out of 40, and I have a focus of 8. Which I actually wonder. I think there was a hold on. An infinite focus takes effect when your focus value updates. Sets movement speed. Set skill points, set this stuff, one hit kill. Alright, anytime I do the multiplier, the damage multiplier goes up for some reason when I turn on the Wii mod. So I'm going to turn on infinite. Get rid of that. Let's see what that puts me at. Okay, so it's when it'll update. I think we got to break its focus. Yeah, break his focus. Make him fear. Fear me, bitch. Then, did it update? No, it doesn't update yet. Oh, he's got a bunch of focus. Okay. Strong attack. Let's do a strong attack. Oh, he straight up punched me in the face. Status. Balafada has cursed you to enter the suffering state. States can have a bengal or a potential deadly effect. Read the description carefully and don't get caught off guard. Receives 3 to 4 damage at the end of every round. This effect stacks 4 times. Okay, I'll let you. And then, oh yeah, removes the status effects. Oh, okay, it did update. 9,999. Out of 8. Okay. So that's what I was wondering. Now, I'm going to turn it off. Oh, shit. We might kind of laid there, so. There we go. Now, I wonder with it updating, if it'll go back down to 8. And then, oh, I'm suffering. So wouldn't that have attack and reduces focus, removes all negative effects from me. Ah, okay, so it's removed from me. And did my focus go back down to 8? No. Okay, so I think it's stuck at the 9,999 now. Oh, I only inflicted 1 damage to him. Well, I'm just gonna keep dropping his focus. I only gotta do it one more time. And then I can do... What did I do to him? Breakdown, not vulnerable to strong attack. Yeah, strong attack and strong attack. Only did 1 damage. Ah. Oh. Inflicts 1 damage. Puts a whole bunch of bars now. Let's see. Oh, okay. It does drop the focus back down to 8 after I turned it off. I'll attack the shadow. Oh. Yeah, just again. Oh! Alright. If I do that, it reduces focus. So I'll punch him and that'll reduce his focus. He's only got 1 anyways. So I can at least eliminate this fucker. Oh man, she's got a fucking strong red hook. Stacks up to 10 now. Reduce focus, reduce focus. Restored my focus. And reduces her focus. He's gonna stab me. I'm gonna punch her. Or not. Flick that again to her. All that was his attack. Not me. Okay. Quick red hook. And reduce her thing. Punch her right in the fucking nose. Strong attack, strong attack. And dead.
You're going crazy again, you blind fool.
A little faith, Thaumaturge. Focus on what's true. My voice is true. I am the truth.
Look.
Bow down, bitch. Taming a Salvatore. You defeated the blah 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 the D dimension Salvatore. But you cannot tame him on your own. Sputin comes to help you. The untamed solitaire won't obey your orders, stops you from developing, and weakens your perception. Forcing Rasputin soothes his anger. You've achieved the unachievable. So, did I get him or not?
Unbelievable.
How do you feel? Are you all right?
Well, I don't think I'm hallucinating, but that means I'm currently facing a crowd of furious lumberjacks with axes, so I'd say I've been better.
What? What? I'm telling the truth. I do it again. None of you understand anything. It's because of this magician. It's his fault.
How was it my fault?
Didn't kill Vasily. He didn't bring the evil here. You're a witch! To the stake with her! To the stake!
And you... why are you just standing there? Are you just letting them do this? Fine. I'll handle it myself. I did it before, and I can do it now.
What have you done? Go. You don't need to see this.
Poor Luca. Prevent Luca from making brash decisions. Remind Luca of the proof that he loves. Force Vanessa to flee. Remind Luca of the proof that he loves Vanessa.
Think, Luca.
Visa.
Your feelings for Vesna are still true,
Vesna.
I know that. Hear out her reasons before you do anything.
Okay.
You two better not come back to the village.
Oh.
As if we wanted to.
Oh. That was not the outcome I thought was going to happen. I thought you were still going to die. What the hell? Send a telegram to the railroad station. Thanks to Rasputin's help. This upgrade adds a point of a bond of brutality self-cast. Increases the damage from the Salatel's next move by 50%. Perceptions, and it makes every action of the enemy deal the maximum possible damage. Oh. Fuck, I'm gonna develop that one. Upgrade. 7 self-cast. Makes every attack. What's this? Suffering 5%, it deals maximum 4. I'll put you on that one. And then here's a strong attack. Oh yeah, restores 3 focus when I do it. 50% chance of interrupting the enemy's planned attack. Additional point if the enemy is out in the suffering state. So I'll put you on that one. The damage over time one. Talk to the
Excuse me,
traveler.
sir? Do you happen to know when the train arrives? The postmaster said it's usually no more than an hour late, so it should be here any moment. I got a tougher question for you.
Pardon?
Will this train get me close to Albuquerque?
I'm afraid that's an ocean away, and even to the ocean you've got a ways to go.
Thank you. Ever since I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque, I can't get my bearings. The things I've seen, sir. Places I've been. I just can't get to Albuquerque.
I think that's supposed to be like a Bugs Bunny reference. He always takes the wrong turn to Albuquerque. Hello, Telegram Man.
I wanted to send 2 telegrams, one to Warsaw and one to Paris.
Mr. Shulsky, I was meant to send for you when the driver came to get the mail.
This is for you.
My condolences about your father.
Oh.
Do you still want to send something?
A message. I got a message.
Did you come to say goodbye to me?
Now this
More
is
like
all
to share my fear.
new.
Your
I think
condition
it's
yesterday,
after you fight
after
the
fight with that
Saboteur
Bukovac,
and talk to like do your thing at the end there for
my
Chicky.
treatments are having a long-lasting effect.
I think that's where the demo ended.
And you don't
or
look the
ends.
best. Do you feel all right?
Tell me about your father. Yeah,
I
sure.
just
Okay.
heard that my father is dead.
My condolences.
After your treatment, when I was hallucinating, I saw him. I heard his voice for the first time in years. I'm sure it was him. A strange feeling.
Here,
Maybe
baby.
he
I'll
came
put the
to say
blanket over.
goodbye. Maybe it was his
There
last
you
chance
go.
to speak to you. A prophecy.
There you go, baby girl.
I
Put the
hope
blanket
not.
on you.
What do you intend to do now?
Say that. Oh. Say you just had to change your plans. Say you've got to go to Warsaw. I'll change my
Just a
plans.
moment ago, I was thinking about Vienna or Budapest and going on from there to Paris, but now I've got to get to Warsaw first. What about you?
Thanks to you. I don't think I have anything else to do here. I had a little time to think about what I saw in your mind. Tell me, Victor. Have you ever seen a human skull cracked open on the cobblestones?
The fuck? No.
I haven't.
I have. The skull of Franz Ferdinand himself, with his brain spilling out onto the sidewalk.
Okay.
I also saw the white steps in Odessa running with blood. A battlefield blanketed in lethal fog, with faceless beings emerging from it. This hasn't happened yet, but I saw it as clearly as I see you now. Thanks to you, I know that I can stop it. I know that I am part of history, and I can change it.
Okay, Doctor Strange.
Contempt, or my life. You promised me a favor, so Warsaw sounds perfect.
Huh. I was wondering what the fuck that noise was. It was the fucking train pulling up. The Thaumaturge. A Thaumaturge. Fun game. Very fun game. Although again, I am cheating. I am using WeMod, essentially, to cheat at it. So, no harm, no foul. So now I think I'm in my mind, I think. Given the walls are broken down. Oh yeah, that's not creepy. Well, fine. Let's just walk on through. He's gonna wake it.
Warszawa! Warsaw! Warsaw! Last stop, Warsaw. Time to wake up.
It's clouding over.
The weather is like my mood.
Aside from the circumstances of the funeral bringing you back, you hadn't thought of ever returning here?
Hell no. Read him what the papers say about Warsaw. Yeah, sure.
The only person I consider close is my sister, but Varsovians? Let's see. Workers are striking. They want to take advantage of the Tsar's visit to Warsaw. The protests are being violently suppressed. Last week, around a dozen people were killed. Polish Socialist Party militants attacked a train. They stole money, bonds, and explosive materials. They're also suspected of robbing a transport of Dutch pomade. The socialists in Warsaw must look pretty sharp then. Further along, we've got murders, muggings, and poverty.
The newspapers feed on sensation. Remember that in darkness, even a small spark can be seen clearly. Even I can feel hope from all the people riding with us. Can't you?
Go back to read the paper. Tell him what you sent in the passengers on your journey. Yeah, why not?
Even without my powers, I can tell that hope is bringing people here from all three petitions. Miners, steelworkers, governesses, maids, speculators, thieves. I've forgotten to read a few of our fellow passengers' possessions, and I know that hope can have many faces.
Will you share that knowledge with me?
Share a few observations.
There's a terrified woman riding with us. She's either running away or in hiding. I think that gentleman is smuggling something, because excitement is all mixed up with guilt inside him. In this dandy, he's going whoring.
If there's something I've learned in life, Victor, it's never to neglect the whores.
Warsaw, end of the line. Welcome to Warszawa.
I think the time's come to ask where you plan to stay.
I'll let you know when I come up with something.
A lot of military force. Jesus. The hell is that? Oh, that's cool. Like kind of September 7th, 1905, Warsaw. Oh, Shadows of the Past 6. Go to your father's funeral at the cemetery. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that. Bond of Brutality, self-cast, increases the damage by 50%. Defense self makes you lose damage. Okay. She's been a chance of slowing the enemy's actions. Sorry about that. Hmm. Here's the deed. Like, what does this do, actually? This upgrade allows you to manipulate the dimension heart. So I'm guessing that unlocks this one. Action, reaction. Now, what's this one do? Additional cache of the state, the random. Okay. Let's see. Save. Okay, oh yeah, I have the perception. I'm just like...
When people unite, empires fall.
That is true. Now, if only gamers would reunite, and maybe we might see some price decreases and shit. Like in Canada, for example, and other places too, where we'll see games actually decrease instead of going the fuck up. Which again, it's so fucking annoying when that shit happens. A menu, you say? So that can't do anything. Like when you see like games going up for no reason, and the whole excuse is, oh, it's next gen. It doesn't fucking matter. There shouldn't be no goddamn reason why it should go up. Or the fact of, oh, games cost so much to make. Yeah, that's cool, but it still doesn't mean that you need to overprice your fucking game than what it is. A wanted note. I'm just reading everything I come across. Like, to me, digital games should be significantly cheaper than physical games. And I will die on that fucking hill. Because with physical, you're paying for the shipping, you're paying for the handling, you're paying for the disc, you're paying for the box it's in, you're paying for that stupid little booklet that some games usually come with. Sometimes they don't. You're paying for all that shit. In Nintendo's case, you're paying for literally just an empty-ass cartridge that gives you a fucking code that tells you can download the game from the store. So, to me, digital games, Act 1, the city that does not forget, should always be significantly cheaper than physical. Like, digital games shouldn't cost more than $60. Now, this is Canadian, too. And I do also...
The circus has come to town.
Oh, cool. And I also do believe that if a game is $60 in the States, then it should be $60 in Canada. It shouldn't be, if it's, like, our money shouldn't reflect what the States' money is. And it's fucking retarded that it does. Because if a game's $60 for the people in the States, it's $80 for people in Canada.
Thus, by my grace, I hereby appoint as Governor General of Warsaw,
and again,
Georgi Antonovich Skowon.
A butcher.
Huh. Ask her about
Not a popular guy, I presume.
I see you ain't from here. That swine keeps a photo album of all the folks he's had shot at the Citadel.
Jesus.
Before and after execution.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up.
The time for leniency and indulgence is over. From the moment this office is bestowed on me, no forces hostile to the subjects of Greater Russia will have any further right to exist. None. Whether it be brutal socialist subversives, communists, Jews, or other satanic provocators.
He sure knows how to unite a crowd.
Pardon me. Are you Polish?
Huh. Why not?
Yes, I feel Polish. My name's Victor.
Wanda.
Huh.
This is Russia here. Like it or not. Warszawa. Время террора закончилось.
Иди нахуй!
My first decision as Governor General of Warsaw. Arrestovать.
Oh, they're gonna arrest this guy. Huh. He's just like, fuck. Whoa, what the hell are you guys coming at me for?
Heroes in their sense of timing. Of course, now they're the first ones in the fight.
Samoobladanie, Polyaki. We want that rebel. The Loudmouth.
Damn.
What happened?
Be a gentleman. Please kneel and tie my shoe.
Okay. Kneel.
I didn't dare suggest it myself.
Can I ask you a tiny favor? The Russians can't find out about this. The military is just looking for an excuse to suppress the crowd, and these workers are dreaming of thrashing a Russian gendarme.
So,
Either one of you confesses to disturbing the peace, or всех забирай. We'll take you all in.
You can't handle all of us.
Can you get us out of here?
ask her what she's
I
suggesting.
think I'm open to any kind of suggestion.
With a book like that,
Yeah.
I'd find out what would convince one of these bastards to let us go. Or I'd take on that self-appointed leader of the proletariat.
Interesting strategy.
Say you could have handled her in. Oh, handed her. Ask her who she is.
Who are you, really?
A damsel in distress.
Those don't usually hide ammunition in their stockings.
Can I explain it to you another time?
Alright, leave.
I'm going to take a look around.
Quest from a girl in trouble. Wait. Talk to him. What's he going on about?
Do you think it's a good idea to stir people up and send them to face bullets and bayonets?
What do you want then? My whole life on my knees? Kissing Ruski's ass?
Offer your help in the fight. Actually,
I know.
If
Hey.
you don't want to fight, then hide when they start shooting.
okay. Pistol bullets. Small bullets carried in the memories. Alright, well, I'll talk to him.
Pardon me, gentlemen.
The crowd has received the order. For now, zero response.
We'll give them a moment to arrest them all, book them, interrogate them. Господи, we'll be home in November.
Gentlemen, please forgive me. Maybe there's a faster way to get this situation resolved.
Back off, Polyak, or we'll start shooting.
Jesus.
Понятно? Scrum. Давай.
Okay, hand Wanda over something. Invoke your last name. The proud answer, it is not only draws from your flawed pride level, blah blah blah. Goad the police officers into fighting. Hand her over. I ain't handed her fucking over.
Maybe you could think a little faster?
She could have handed her.
For instance, I could disclose to a soldier that you came here with ammunition under your skirt.
Maybe we should see who they believe. A respected lady of Warsaw, or a common magician who just 100 years ago would have been burned at the stake?
Well, since you asked so nicely.
Ah. Ah, okay.
I'm going to take a look around.
Alright. Okay, is there anything else I can do around here? There really no... Oh, there it is. Police barricade. Seamlessly ordinary barricade carries the memory of the land whose firm grip represents the determination of the ones who controls it. It was the commander who set up the barrier, carrying in his heart the desire to return to the warmth of his home. All it needs is this. Okay, a manhunt at the station. Oh. Manipulate.
Did the corporal tell you we're going to shoot?
Ah, there we go. Make the sergeant accuse the worker.
Dostateczna. Should we go in and capture the worker who's mouthing off and let Deres go?
Da, Sergeant. We can use anyone as an example.
Szagom marsz!
Ah.
Goodbye.
You're welcome.
I wanted to thank you at our next meeting. We could use someone like you.
Oh, yeah?
Meaning the people you were carrying ammunition for and who got you Dutch pomade for your hair.
You haven't just got pretty eyes, you know how to use them. Maybe you'll find time one day for some jam donuts at Burke Rotblitz's?
Oh, definitely, my lady. Definitely. Another meeting. Fearless Wanda, the smuggler of bullets, presumed a meeting. Wanda, the woman I met during the Catalan incident, was smuggling bullets in her nooks and crannies of her undergarments. Clearly, it was the first time she'd done that. Fortunately, this time the garter didn't hold, and the bullets fell onto the pavement. Maybe fate will have us cross paths again, and then we'll meet at the other place. Alright, so I gotta go to the graveyard. Where am I going? Going this way. Oh. Is this a ball card? Carnival ball to the public casino. Oh, cool. And I leveled up. Oh, I got a point. Man, you get a point for almost fucking anything. How big is this? Oh, whoa, Jesus. Goes and then stops there, and then you can kind of clearly see that there's more. Okay. Pride is my only flaw? Belongs to Vanessa, a simple peasant girl. Increases the deed dimension focused. Develop? Ah, okay, so that's how it's... Ah, I thought I had to develop him to go into that. But I just had to develop that. Which then now allows me to have that skill. Cool. To the cemetery. What's this? A brochure. Grand Derby. Oh, hold on. Oh, I wanted to...
Excuse me, may I? I need to get to a funeral.
He's a tempermancer. Don't let him through.
The hell? Tell him to get out of your way. Fuck it, yeah.
I'm asking you kindly, get out of my way before things get nasty.
Get that heretic with fire and sword.
Well, I try to do it the peaceful way. Okay. Selecting yourself or the solitaire. You can preview both you and your solitaire's skills. This will help you plan your attack. Summoning another solitaire. You can summon another solitaire at any time. A green flame around the solitaire's image means they are exceptionally effective in a fight with a given enemy. Read the description above the solitaire to find out who they will be useful at the moment. Issue an order. Yeah, so he's the best one. The Old Wound. Gives a 50% chance of an interruption. Oh yeah, suffering. Alright, this is the quick attack, which... Oh wait, no. How do I... Oh, it says 2. How do I switch between the two? Round 1. How do I switch between the other attack? There's a quick attack. There's 1, then 2. Oh, unless 2's that. No? Oh, whatever. I'll use that. Ooh, trying to right in the face. It says perception makes every attack on the enemy deal the maximum damage possible. Ah, there it is. Number 2, action, reaction, infliction damage. Man, I feel bad. I'm beating up on a. Can I have... Oh, I can have you attack him. Cool. Knock him out. Oh, I thought... Jesus, he did 14 damage. Jesus, he did 14 damage. Oh. Thought I could not... There, he's not there. The Old Wound. Oh, wait. I think the other guy was better. Let's see. Oh, they're both good. You know, I'll switch to him. I'll try him out. Let's see. Quick attack. Ooh. Howl. Bloody Wound. And Doom. And his health points, the faster the skill speed. Well, that basically just instant kills him. Man, I do 6 points of damage. This dude does 14. Well, he just outright killed him. Enemies have a trait that makes them immune to your attacks. Traits are related to different dimensions and they can be disabled. To disable an enemy's trait, attack them with a solitaire that belongs in the same dimension as the trait. Note that if you don't have the required dimension forced, you can take away all of the opponent's focus and launch a strong attack, and I'm guessing instead. Now, that would be you. This okay, you disable the enemy trait. I'll do that one. I'll use the fuck would I pull the gun out? Quick attack, pent attack, Old Wounds. Suffering. Shall suffer. Plant attack. And plant switch attack. Fuck me, 11 in the arm.
That was so enchanting. Spectacular. You with a scowl and a puffed out chest, and them dropping like flies in the blink of an eye? Collapsing on their own, becoming delirious? Extraordinary.
Why, thank you, my lady.
Konstantia Shabowska, the Warsaw Courier. Would you care to give me an interview?
Thank you, but I'm already late.
Oh, get it. What's this? Harsh announcements. Obituary notice. I must get to where I'm going. Where am I going? How'd you get?
I'm sure you don't remember me. My name's Hayat, Mordecai Hayat. I wanted to offer
Hello,
my
Mordecai.
condolences. Thank you. Please, forgive my prying. I know Mr. Shulsky took nitroglycerin for his heart, but how did he pass away? Was that his cause of death? His heart?
Quip that your father doesn't have a heart. I'll say I don't know the
I'm
cause of my
curious
death.
myself. I haven't had a chance to find out. Yes, I understand. My condolences, once again.
Thank you.
I'll leave you alone. I'm sure you want to bid farewell to your father.
Well, I could bid farewell to him while I walk out of this graveyard. But I haven't seen my sister in so long, so I'll say to go say hi to her. Who the fuck are you?
I knew you'd turn up. I wouldn't miss this for the world. Stasha loved you in his own way. You look well. Ligia said you found some quack healer. Yes, thank you. You don't recognize me, do you? But do you remember who taught you how to shoot starlings? Uncle Voronian, I'm sorry. Don't worry, I probably wouldn't recognize myself anymore. Go look in on your sister. She's worried. We'll talk at home. Sister?
Victor. I'm so glad you came.
Oh yes, I
wasn't
am
sure if
sister.
my telegram had reached you.
I'm glad to. How are you holding up?
All this caught me off guard, but for now I don't have time to think things through calmly.
Have you written to Mother?
Yes, but what can you expect? You know what Nadia is like. It was never her style to show up for family events like this. It's getting late, and we've still got the reading of Papa's will ahead of us at home. And I'll leave you two alone. I suppose you've got your own matters to clear up.
She has like a bit of dialogue still left. But when she talked about the will, but she didn't say anything about that. Put that off until later.
Well, there's no way you can escape to now, is there, Father?
I didn't mean to interrupt. May I take a moment of your time?
Man. They interrupted the moment of the personal flame. Find out what he wants.
What do you want?
Well, what do people come to funerals for?
Eavesdropping.
I came to pay my respects.
Pay respects.
Stanislav
Get it
and I
on with
were
the sexy, well...
You might say I knew everything about your father.
The
Mr.
sexy
Victor
widow.
Shulsky, isn't it? Your absence from Warsaw has happily come to an end, I hope.
Quite outside of some admit you haven't made up your mind yet. Yeah, why
I
not?
haven't had time to think about it.
I understand. I hope you'll find some reason to stay here a little longer. Again, my condolences.
I didn't catch your name.
My name's Kanichkin. Ivan Kanichkin. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Yvonne of the Yukon.
Such interesting friends you had.
Oh, there's that rumble again.
I guess I'm more tired than I thought.
No, your dad's probably just breaking through the wall. Tombstone. Another tombstone. Examine that. Wealth of notes. Funeral, bro. I got another point. Jesus Christ. Guess I'll put that there because I'm guessing I can't develop my mind or my word until I get the spirits. Yeah, I can't go any further down this path. Simple words contain the sea of sadness and longing. Sounds around funeral. Not me. Everybody just left me. It's like you think they would have been able to wait up.
We can go.
Oh.
The hardest thing was getting the lid of the urn. The scattering I could handle.
You can play the clown, but I know how much this has cost you. I'm glad you went.
Love at a funeral. Eros post-mortem. Is it suitable for a young lady in mourning to fraternize with bachelors? Konstancja Shabowska, the Warsaw Courier. Could I ask for a brief comment?
Hyena.
Thank you. And you, sir?
If you ought to intervene, don't cause profit. Explain that you're her brother.
We're twins, my dear lady.
The Shulskis reunited. You don't look like a horrid cripple. Why did you leave Warsaw so quickly?
Don't tell her anything. She'll write whatever she wants anyway. And we'd better get going.
Oh. Ask Elena if you ought to. Yeah, why
I
not?
can sort it out, but it might cause you some trouble.
It's not worth getting your hands dirty over.
Get out of here, or I might decide you're attacking an Imperial official, and you'll wake up tomorrow in the Citadel.
Are you threatening me, Judge?
I'm actually sparing you from him. Would you rather try your luck with a thaumaturge? Come on, children. I'm sure my Petya is already waiting for us at home.
I'd love to see my...
I like the water effects on the characters' faces.
Thanks.
Get in. I'm sure the lawyer is already waiting for us.
Might as well just go get it over with. Then when I can save, I can end this fun stream. Oh. Oh, I'm following them. Okay. Yeah, can I go in? Oh, they just wait at the door for me.
Miss, your guests have arrived. The lawyer's upstairs too, waiting.
Jesus Christ, lady.
Wonder if the tea
You look like the other chick from the village who wanted to sweep.
Grażyna, dear. Let the guests wait. First, I want to take care of the will.
I'll just wet my whistle and join you all upstairs.
Make sure Uncle makes it upstairs sober. And I'll suggest you don't dawdle either.
Master Victor, good God! Half your face covered, but I could tell right away it was you. You look just like your father in his youth. Completely his spitting image. Should I make you some cocoa, Master? It would warm you up a little.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Tell her to make cocoa for Lydia. Why not?
Make an extra creamy one for Ligia.
Oh, I won't skimp on her. Now, your sister's putting a brave face on all this, but she's really having a hard time. It's lovely to see you again.
Thank
That's
you.
enough jabber for now. I've got the guests and the cocoa, and I've got to whip up some food for you all later. We'll talk soon.
Making me hungry. Alright. See, so what can I do? Guess I have to go to the funeral. Or go upstairs to read the will. Who are you?
I don't want to put my foot in my mouth again. I already failed to recognize someone once today, but you look familiar.
Well, I should think so. I was the victim of one of your starling hunts. Voronins must not be very memorable, cousin.
Pietia, forgive me, and for shooting you as well. How are you doing?
Just some heart problems, not a subject for today. I'm sorry about Uncle Stanislav. Forgive me for not coming to the funeral. I can't bear cemeteries.
We'll have to meet up again.
Goodbye.
Wow, that was short and sweet, apparently. Oh, I was about to say, where the fuck did everybody just go? Like, you only talked to one person? Okay. Bond talked to, I think that's Uncle.
I'm glad you're here. I thought I'd have to drink alone.
So many goodies laid out for the guests. Having trouble picking something for yourself, Judge?
But this was Stasios. It was special. Amber liqueur with quinces.
I think you mean quince liqueur with amber, right? If it's not here, I'm sure it's in the basement. But I won't grope around down there in the dark now. I've got my hands full.
Now, I don't want to trouble you either. Victor, could you track down a little bottle for your uncle?
I suppose I'm obligated to accept this mission.
Good lad. A nephew like you is a treasure.
$365 dinner recipes for 5 results. Oh, damn. That's probably going to take me downstairs. What the hell is this doing? A bust of a statue. Okay. I got a point for that. God. The God, let me fucking back in. It's raining outside. I do like how I like how it goes there. Okay. Damn. Mother's portrait. Aw, that's cute. Salmon. A bottle of white wine in the southern France. Okay. What's this? A small bottle of liqueur liquor with amber. Something I couldn't even read all of it. A bottle of red wine from the United States. Hard to get. Oh, cool. Forum's bottle. Every bottle found in some cellar contains a criticism beverage. Uncle Bassinos. Something, I don't know. Alright. Well, let's go get drunk with Uncle. Probably a bat.
Mission accomplished?
Oh, give him a bottle of liquor. Yeah, give him the bottle of liquor.
This is the one Uncle wanted.
Yes. This is our little funeral battle. We would meet in Stasha's study after every funeral we went to, and raised a toast to the dead. And recently, we've been seeing one another more and more at such events. More and more. But this time, even he has left me. So, to an easy death, as Stasha and I used to say.
How did he die?
Hasn't Lygia told you?
I haven't even had the chance to ask.
He didn't suffer, but such images in the memory are better saved for later. I'd prefer to remember him as he was alive.
No, that's how funerals should be. Funerals shouldn't be mourning the person. They should be propose your own toast. Drink to an easy death.
I suppose there's no reason to bear grudges or be angry, is there?
But yeah, funerals should be more about celebrating the person's life.
An easy death.
Familiar faces keep vanishing from my life. Stasio and my Helena before him. I miss my little darling. I miss them both.
Sometimes I would have missed them.
Well, obligation fulfilled. Shall we get to the reading of the will?
Join the reading will. Yes.
Yes, let's find out what my father hasn't left me.
Let's begin if everyone is ready. Would you all please take a seat? Ladies and gentlemen,
where's
by the power
my
of
sister?
my office vested in me by the grace of His Imperial Majesty, the Emperor of all Russia, I hereby testify. Mr. Shulski's last will and testament were prepared several years ago in the presence of Zaslav Fedorov, Esquire, that is, myself. My last will and testament recorded in the year of our Lord 1888. In the name of the Holy Trinity. Amen.
Here at the lawyer's house.
Therefore, my first irrevocable wish is to appoint as executrix of this will my daughter, Lygia Szulska. Immediately after my death, an inventory shall be conducted in full accordance with the law. After completing the inventory,
Oh, she's in the
all
chair.
my
It's just hard to
personal
see her.
movables will be sold at public auction. And let the funds raised thereby be donated on the anniversary of my death to the beggars near that cemetery. The administration of the remainder of my fortune I leave, without restriction, to the person of my daughter Lygia.
I'm not even getting a teaspoon.
All movables and immovables relating to the family enterprise I entrust to the care and administration of my daughter. I do not prescribe a method of administering them. I merely offer her one piece of advice. I wish that the business should be conducted with modesty, prudence, and honesty, as I have conducted it my whole life.
A joker to the very end.
To my brother-in-law and oldest friend, Alexander Voronin, I wish to leave the following. My collection of muskets and 2 revolvers, dating to the uprising in memory of our first meeting.
Stasio, I will have plenty to do in my retirement.
Enjoy your retirement.
Congratulate them both and say you will wait in the kitchen. Wait until the end of the ceremony.
I would also like to come to the aid of my only son, Viktor Szulski, by entrusting him with the use of my personal black grimoire, in the hope that he will be able to make good use of it. This is my last will and testament. Carry it out solemnly, though you may have found it burdensome. However, this last bequest poses a certain problem.
Yes, it certainly does. And what is that, may I ask?
I am not in possession of this grimoire. The late Mr. Shulsky used it up until his death, yet no one left it with me after his passing.
Meaning it's disappeared?
Huh. Oh, goody. Oh, that's
Did
the wife.
Father have his grimoire on him at the time of his death?
It was only because of the grimoire that we could identify him at all.
What actually happened? How did he die?
A building collapsed on top of him. I don't know any other way of putting it.
Jesus. Ask about your father's death.
A building? It collapsed on top of him? How? How did this happen?
It was a day like any other. Papa had gone for his habitual walk. Every Tuesday and Thursday, he'd take a stroll to get some space, as he put it. When he didn't come back for a long time, I got the bad feeling something had happened. Then...
We rode there together. An entire wall of a tenement had collapsed. There were 3 victims, including Stasio, who had the bad luck to simply be walking by. To see him there in that condition, it's beyond description.
Jesus. Ask about the missing grimoire.
The grimoire. Could someone have taken it?
Perhaps, in all that confusion.
But why would anyone want Papa's grimoire? An ordinary person won't use it. Would the Thaumaturge just happen to be passing by?
Father had all his knowledge in there. But I don't know if it would be useful to someone other than him. I don't even know why he left it to me.
I'm sure Stasio had a reason.
Find out what happened.
Where did it happen?
Where
was this building?
The southern part of Śródmieście, not far from the police station. Anyway, you can miss it.
Of all the possibilities, this was the death that fate prepared for him.
Emphasize that karma comes back. Yep.
He died as he lived, miserably. He couldn't have met a more fitting end after what he did to me. What he did to the Niedzic's family.
You've got to know that Papa felt guilty, even if he didn't say so outright. I'm not going to defend him, but I can't criticize him either. Even I don't know what really happened back then with Abauritze.
An accident is what happened, and Father treated 2 kids like the worst disgraces in the world. As if it had been premeditated.
When a person dies so suddenly, their unfinished business remains. We'll never learn what Stasio carried in his heart.
What do you intend to do?
Say you'll look through father's things, admit the building is a good lead, ask. I'll do the building's good
We
thing.
have to look for the answer in the place where it happened.
With your sight, you can make out more in those ruins than I, or Uncle, or Detective could.
That's true.
This is a good lead, but is it the only one?
I'll look around father's
Where are
things.
Father's things at the moment?
You're standing at the very center of his kingdom. Not everything has been sorted through yet, but you go right ahead.
And the store? I should check that too.
I've started stock-taking there to distract myself, and I don't want you to go in there before I've finished.
As you wish.
Okay, ask about the bond.
Father evidently knew a certain Ivan Konieczkin. Have you heard anything about him?
Konieczkin? No, doesn't ring a bell.
All sorts of people came to Papa's store. That doesn't mean every one of them might know something about the grimoire.
That's true. You've got your work cut out for you.
Indeed I do. Ask about the last one.
Mordechai Chayat. Could that be a lead?
I don't think so. He worked with Father, but he left more than a year ago. I don't know why. He was an assistant at our, well, my store.
Do you know where I might find him?
Sadly, no.
Do you have any other ideas?
Nope, that's all.
Now at least I can see how little I know. Maybe these scraps of information will lead me somewhere.
Well, now that we know what's got to be figured out, forgive me, my darlings. I'm going to give my old bones a rest.
I'll see you out.
Yes. And I, like, whenever the hell I can.
Goodbye, Uncle. And, Ligia. I'm sorry it happened this way. That I wasn't close by.
The most important thing is you're here now.
Ooh. Should be, okay, good. Save. Where's my auto menu? Do that. And end this fun little stream here. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, drop a like, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button if you want. If you're watching this on YouTube, trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2026, hopefully. Watch this on Twitch. Hope you hit the follow button and come over to YouTube and hit the subscribe button. And until then, I'll catch everybody later.